Modern day feminism has convinced women to split their souls with random men who don't even value them. Modern day feminism has convinced women to split their souls, because that's what happens when they have sex with a man, with random men who don't even value them. And what I'm saying here, what I have said for a while, even though it sounds really misogynist, is that actually a woman should respect herself so highly that she only splits her soul with the best man. This is like real female empowerment. This is the kind of empowerment that betters women and men. I'm not even trying to get like spiritual, but like genuinely, bro, genuinely, you should, let me show you this, right? This piece of tape, this is exactly how sex works. This is a piece of tape, and it's nice and sticky, isn't it? And this is the first time that you have sex with someone. That tape is on really tightly right now. It's on nice, isn't it? This is the first time you have sex with someone. It is a true bond. You have stuck together. And then you split up because you had sex with this person, and especially she had sex with you, outside of marriage, outside of that commitment, outside of that serious commitment. Because, we're just having fun. We're just young people. Go fuck around, everyone. Modern day puppet master, matrix, whatever you want to call it. That is the message that we young people you've been sold sex since you were like literally 4 years old, right? You know this. This couple that fell in love, that bonded, that had sex, but then didn't really do it in the eyes of God, didn't do it through marriage. And those reasons are important, by the way, because essentially it holds people together. If you let's say you lose your virginity, you and the girl, in front of God, you guys get married first. Whatever religion you want to be, absolutely fine, but just you get married first with all of your family members. You've both got good family members. Your families are both intact. Your parents are not divorced. Like this modern day, especially Western, but just in general, degeneracy is not part of you or her or your extended family, which means that literally all of your family members know that you have married her. All of her family members know that you've married, and that now you guys are essentially going to start having children. That means that if you guys wanted to split up, there's such a insane level of friction compared to you not going through marriage and literally just dating and casually having sex. And that's what most people do. That's what seems cool. That's what I've done. And this is what it's like. And then you split up and you're single again. You can't really see it on my hand, but there are some what's the word? Chemicals or atoms or something left there. This piece of tape is not the same as it was 5 minutes ago. It's not as sticky, is it? Oh, but this other person, they look really nice. Oh yeah, we should have sex. Yeah. And sweet. Look, see, Hamza was wrong. See, you can have sex with people. It's no problem. But is this time right now, this second time, is this tape as sticky as it was the first time? You know this. Imagine a piece of tape. Does it stay the exact same level of stickiness if you just kept on putting it on and putting it off? No, in fact, it actually came off a little bit easier, but it was still on there a little bit, still quite well. But you've had sex with two people, you split your soul with two people. Especially for women, this is very important. And this is the real female empowerment. Someone should actually start saying this out loud without fear of being called any weird names. It's this is empowerment for both men and women, to value yourself so highly, to think yeah, I am worth more than just another peel of the tape. Okay, the third person, at a party this time. So this one's just very quick. Okay. Not much friction from that. Oh, yeah, rebound, because that person wasn't nice. Okay, 4. Oh, 5. Oh, you girl, you should get Tinder. Oh, 6. Oh, 7. Oh, 8. Oh, how about a night out? Let's go for drinks, guys. Oh, it just happened. Oh, Tinder Premium. Oh, you should try Bumble. Hinge is better, actually. How about that guy in the gym? That personal trainer. How about this? Oh. Huh. Why don't I feel the same level of connection? Why are all my relationships quite short these days? Why can't I be like that couple over there who I saw the high school sweetheart and they got married at age 19? That's really weird, guys. Why can't I be like them? They're just stuck on. But me, every relationship that I get on, it feels like I've got 1 foot stepping away. 13. It's it's on a weird fucking side now. 14. 15. 16. 17. Oh, You know, this was fuck. Let me show you something, bro. On 17, actually, there was a really fun party, and you'll never guess what I did. I got with two people at once. That was so fun, guys. Oh my god. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And this was the first time that it really didn't even stick. They'll stay like that. Because for them to peel back this, you know, this is gonna stay like this. And guess what's gonna happen? You know, when this couple, we can imagine some like religious couple who have got based parents who told them like, no, sex is actually really precious. Don't let this modern degeneracy convince you otherwise. What's gonna happen when naturally this couple start having a little bit of problems, as is natural, you know, male-female dynamics, polarity, and you know, stress, and they're living together, and they have like a little bit of stress. You know, they have like a big argument, and it's peeling off there. What's gonna happen? Who are they gonna go to? Their family. They'll go to their family, they'll go to their religion, they'll ask God. And all of the above will tell them, no, see, like this is the way, like you don't split up for any kind of problem. This is what you do, this is what you do. And so all of their family, and even the mighty hand of God comes down and presses it back on and says, no, this is the way. Of course you're going to have some problems. And they stay stuck like this, and they get to have children. Lots of children who see their parents together for all their lives, who see them actually still polarized, who sees their mother as feminine and their father as masculine, as things should be. Is this not like the ultimate height that we should reach for, more than just this? Like this felt fucking awesome, bro. Like, you know, chasing this degeneracy and getting really good at sleeping with loads of girls. It feels like productive. It's what I spent years of my life like learning to master, and then I started making like literally tens of thousands of dollars to, like teaching this shit. So it's like, wow, that's amazing, bro. I can't believe like just fucking bitches got me like this life. And guess what? This is you. This is you now. And then you really meet like such an actually like wife quality woman. And this is what you've got left to trade for her full role untethered. Hopefully you're able to, you know, make what you've got left still extremely valuable, which I've got hope that I can. But just understand that there are consequences to your actions that not a lot of people speak of. And one thing that I will say to you, even though, you know, it seems really crazy, but I think such an easy way to bring you onto my side. It might be too late. Like, you know, pretty much everyone's who essentially thought this, you know, being crazy is probably clicked off and probably you're on my side. But just in cases there's anyone who's watching this thinking, wait, he's crazy, sex isn't bad or anything, just put it this way. We know that the normal average world around us is bad for us, right? We know this. And we also do know, like, you don't have to be a huge Andrew Tate fan or anything, but there is some kind of like matrix, some hidden message that's going on to essentially make people weaker, to make them more depressed. Like, we know this. If you've like started to go down that route of like thinking about how messed up the modern world is on purpose, how there's estrogenics in all the plastics that we use, how men are literally like low testosterone inverts, you know, okay, the modern world's not really good for us, right? Does the modern world, or does it not, promote degeneracy? What is sold to you? Is it this? Is it this lifestyle of long-term decisions, delayed gratification, waiting till marriage to have sex? Is it faith? Is it God? Is it family, community, church, mosque? Marriage? Children? Is this what's promoted to you from, you know, every movie? Every day when you listen to a music video, you know, is some rapper there getting married? Or this is what they're trying to sell you. This is what they're selling you, and we've bought it. Sex sells, and we love to consume. We love to buy. We're on a buying spree. We are materialistic for sex. And this is what they sell you. All these dumbass, disgusting rappers talking about, oh, I've got bitches and everything. All the movies, the lifestyle, the TikToks, just society in general just keeps going down this degenerate phase. This is what you're left with. This is what you're going to give your future wife or husband. Is this a fair trade? This little thing? Because, you know, like right now, you know, you're just seeing this and maybe you're thinking like you've got some humility and you're thinking, yeah, actually this does kind of somewhat represent it, or, you know, you're just getting some ideas right now. But how do you feel when I tell you that when this is you, the person who's on your level is probably going to be somewhat similar? There's a level of beauty in that, you know, they've experienced similar things to you. But then the dark side comes when we know with pure data that these people have happier lives, that these people stay together much, much longer, pretty much infinitely longer, that these people, especially when they met in a religious setting, in a church or a mosque, have the percentage divorce rate of about 4%. These people get divorced 4% of the time. These people at least 40, more like 50 these days. And of course, there's problems through all of it as well. The more you, especially your wife, is like this, the more likely she is to cheat on you. Every, you know, peel back that I just did, let me show you right now for your wife's journey. Just because, it's easy for us to say, so, I don't know, just, this is interesting, right? So this is your wife, and she was pure. Every time that she stuck herself onto another guy, you know, metaphorically, and she had sex with them, every time, 1, 2, 3, 4. Every single time increases her chance of cheating on you by about 10% in marriage. Every single time increases her chance of divorcing you by around 5 to 7%. When she has had a clean slate, the data that I've seen is just on women, by the way. I wonder what it's like for men, and I actually think it might not be as bad as women, but I certainly do think men who are like this also are worse in relationships. You know, it's so easy for us to just say, oh, you know, the rules are different for, you know, the red pill shit, but it's so easy to say that. That's the route to it being a degenerate. And that's also, bro, we need to discuss this, bro, because that's also a route to, like, causing more degeneracy. Like, you know, you can't just think, oh yeah, women are the problem, you know, women should stop sleeping around but be a male slut at the same time. That's what I've been for a long time. It's not about fairness, bro. I don't give a fuck about fairness, but I care about what is right. I care about, like, I like to think deeply. I like to, like, see the consequences of my actions. That's why I've become successful. You want to know, like, one of my secret tips? Literally, obsessively and autistically see the consequences of your actions deeply. You know, I weighed up buying a car 2 years ago for literally, like, 20-something pages of a journal. And literally my final decision was, no, I will not get my driving license and I will not get a car, because I know for a fact what that means is that it will increase my freedom to go to, like, a broader radius around my town, and I will end up sleeping with more girls, which will take more time away from my business. That's, like, you've got to see the consequences of your actions 4 or 5 steps in advance if you want to become successful and you want to become rich. That's a really good tip, bro.